Joshua chapter 14, verse 1. The remaining tribes of Israel received land in Canaan as allotment by Eleazar the priest, Joshua son of Nun, and the tribal leaders. Verse 2. These 9.5 tribes received their grant of land by means of sacred lot, in accordance with the Lord's command through Moses. Verse 3. Moses had already given a grant of land to the 2.5 tribes on the east side of the Jordan River, but he had given the Levites no such allotment. Verse 4. The descendants of Joseph had become 2 separate tribes, Manasseh and Ephraim, and the Levites were given no land at all, only towns to live in with surrounding pasture lands for their livestock and all their possessions. Verse 5. So the land was distributed in strict accordance with the Lord's command to Moses. Verse 6. A delegation from the tribe of Judah, led by Caleb, son of Jephunneh, the Kenizzite, came to Joshua at Gilgal. Caleb said to Joshua, "Remember what the Lord said to Moses, the man of God, about you and me when we were at Kadesh Barnea." Verse 7. I was 40 years old when Moses, the servant of the Lord, sent me from Kadesh Barnea to explore the land of Canaan. I returned and gave an honest report. Verse 8. But my brothers who went with me frightened the people from entering the promised land. For my part, I wholeheartedly followed the Lord my God. Verse 9. So that day Moses solemnly promised me, the land of Canaan on which you were just walking will be your grant of land and that of your descendants forever, because you wholeheartedly followed the Lord my God. Verse 10. Now as you can see, the Lord has kept me alive and well, as he promised, for all these 45 years, since Moses made this promise, even while Israel wandered in the wilderness. Today I am 85 years old. Verse 11. I am as strong now as I was when Moses sent me on that journey, and I can still travel and fight as well as I could then. Verse 12. So give me the hill country that the Lord promised me. You will remember that as scouts we found the descendants of Anak living there in great walled towns. But if the Lord is with me, I will drive them out of the land, just as the Lord said. Verse 13. So Joshua blessed Caleb son of Jephunneh and gave Hebron to him as his portion of land. Verse 14. Hebron still belongs to the descendants of Caleb son of Jephunneh the Kenizzite, because he wholeheartedly followed the Lord, the God of Israel. Verse 15. Previously, Hebron had been called Kiriath Arba. It has been named after Abba, a great hero of the descendants of Anak, and the land had rest from war. Amen.